Oh, hello there. Scott Brown here. Welcome to another exciting episode. In today's exciting episode, we're going to finish the room that is behind this wall here. We built this kitchen this time last year, and at the start of 2024, we started turning the old kitchen into a bedroom.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
And somehow it's taken all year to finish it. So in this episode, we're going to try and finish it. We're also going to check out the Dog's Bone, our friend's burger bar that we worked on earlier this year. And we're basically getting ready to have a Christmas break. Enjoy. Go.
Good. Nice, nicely done. Okay.
So all these pieces surrounding me, all these timber pieces, are for the window jamb. Sill, jamb, mullion post in the middle. And it's all because at the start of the year we decided to pack out the walls. And we decided to pack out the walls because we wanted extra insulation. And it leads to a lot of extra work. I'm essentially building a whole new window jamb to go over the old window jamb. So I always like to run sealant between the two jambs because any little wee gaps, ants and stuff like that can crawl in between and then get into the wall. So this extension of the jamb gets it so when we put the trim on, you hide all of this extra wall thickness that we've added. Now it's too complicated to pull the window out and try and extend the jamb that way. So we add it on the inside. The only thing I did pull out was the windowsill at the start of the episode there. These are 18 gauge nails that I'm popping in. And I'll only put a few in for now. And then once we've got it all assembled, then I can put some more in. Here's something I prepared earlier. So another thing that the jamb allows us to do is get weather stripping in. That's what this groove is. I'll show you exactly how I did that. So there it is. It's 7mm deep, thickness of the blade, 3mm. I've centered it on the board. Now this sucker clicks in like so. Probably doesn't need to be that deep, but hey, it holds on nicely. It's another space where we can get our weather groove. The first time I did it, I just added thin timber strips. And it looked a bit weird. And then in the living room there, I decided to beef it up and make it kind of match the sides like this. And I think that looks a lot better. What do you reckon? Okay. That should be going in. There we go. Didn't need a trimmer at all.
Just needed to trim your perspective.
Thank you for the knowledge, Jess.
Oh, can you tell it's the end of the year? I don't care.
Jess, this is the job you were looking forward to all year. What are you talking about? You were like, Scott, when am I going to get to film you doing the window?
Yes, when am I going to get it? We do get to stand here and watch you touch the window.
This was your dream.
I've been pretending this room doesn't exist.
When I think about recommending this to other people, I don't know if I would. all this extra work for that much extra insulation. But it's debatable though. If I sat down with a more calm mind and really weighed it up, and you know, maybe at the start of the year rather than at the end of the year, maybe I'd think about it differently. But right now I'm like, man, all this extra work in this room, I don't know if it was worth it. Like this timber alone for this window was about $600.
What?
Yeah.
You see, this is why going to Japan was so much cheaper than renovating.
Yeah.
How far would $600 get us on that trip?
And that was including the skirting and stuff. So yeah, not just the window, the skirting, architraves. But yeah.
But 600 New Zealand dollars would do us a lot of things in Japan. So it would get us a lot of meals.
Yeah.
Get us a few train rides.
Yep.
You could stretch it over a couple
you
of
probably
days.
stay like 5 nights, maybe a bit less, 4 nights.
In a real simple place, yeah.
4 nights.
Jeez.
Accommodation. Okay, and let's say it's not 600, say it's 400 just for the window. That is still a lot. And just because we added extra layer of insulation.
I don't know what I think anymore, just because of how much money we've spent. But I do appreciate being warm.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not getting the full effect of the insulation yet because there's still so many holes in the walls and things. But the bedroom, with all the extra insulation, the double glazing, and the heat pump. I mean, we've barely gotten sick this year. We've been warm in that bedroom. Hey.
Yeah, totally.
So
they are extra steps, and when you're setting up a renovation, it's like, oh great, wouldn't that be amazing? But the reality of it down the line is you spend more money, you spend more time, and do you get enough benefit for that money and time?
yeah, I don't know. How many years are we into this now? 3.
3 years since we bought the house.
We've spent $180,000.
Yeah.
There's live wires everywhere.
Yeah.
The bathroom is still this tiny weird 70s thing with a whole lot of black mold in the corner and a rotten floor. And the house wasn't cheap because we bought at the peak and it's New Zealand.
So what will you do differently knowing this now?
20 years ago I would have bought a house. That's what I would have done. You know, I think I just need a holiday. I just need some time off. That's it. That's it.
You're right up there.
The more you cut them, the more they bloom.
Yeah, you got shots. Alright, time for a fun, exciting trick. This is CA glue. This doesn't feel convincing. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It might be stuck to the bench. Oh, there we go. I got it up.
But now they're not glued together.
Whoa, look at that. It took the paint off. That was a failure. Let's try again. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 8, 9, 10. Other side. The question is, when I pick this frame up, will it all stay together? Oh. Should we just put it in like normal? One half worked. Okay. Well, there we go. Architrave. Wow. I got a new tool. Hashtag ad gifted. Milwaukee gave this to me a few months ago and I haven't used it yet. But we're about to sand these skirtings and I thought, why not use a sander that is wee, very wee, 75 millimeters. Why not use a sander that is 75 millimeters but is also apparently very good with dust. Dust bag. Wall holder, little Velcro pad. Oh yeah, they also sent something I've been using a lot in this summer heat. Ha. It's a giant fan.
Pretty good. Pretty quick.
Just no nails.
Sweet. We might actually finish this. Kind of like how you need to finish that website with Squarespace.
Squarespace is an all-in-one platform where you can build your online presence and run your business. It's how we built our website. Squarespace offer portfolios and galleries that will make your website look very professional, and they have e-commerce built into the platform, so whether you're selling a product or a service, you can do it all with Squarespace. They have thousands of templates to choose from, so it doesn't matter what kind of business you have, they're bound to have a template that will match the aesthetic and look of your business. Oh, and guess what? You can even invoice your clients direct from your website. Squarespace have also used AI for their website builder as well. This is something they call design intelligence, and the way it works is you add some information about your website, your business, and it will generate a website for you. And then all you have to do is tweak it to get it just right, and you've got a website. As easy as that. I think that's the bottom line. Squarespace just make it really easy to build your own website. And you can even try it out for free because they also offer a free trial. But make sure if you're actually going to commit to the website, go to squarespace.com/Scott Brown Carpentry, and you can save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you Squarespace for sponsoring the channel this year and helping us continue what we love doing. I think it's going to rain.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it has been like 26 degrees, sun every day.
So many things I forgot to stake. Oh, we need the rainbow. I hope my garden's okay. I don't think my delphiniums are going to make it.
When we got back from Japan and we walked into the house, we're like, here's all the unfinished things we haven't done. That was sort of our overwhelming feeling when we arrived, eh? Live wires, insulation. I have a tendency to be a bit fancy about things, so I think...
No,
I've noticed it just recently. I think it was the trip that gave me perspective. So trying to be not so romantic about the rest of the house and just get it done. I think that'll be a priority next year. But this year we made it a priority. A big part of this year was taking a break from the renovation and not spending all our money and time and effort on the house and getting out there and doing other things.
The live wires and the holes in the walls actually aren't that nice. I think we've gotten used to them, and time away made us realise, we should probably finish them.
Prioritise, get it done.
Yeah, so I think we'll prioritise that in the new year, getting the house like functionally finished. I mean, but to be honest, we're feeling really positive. This time last year, we had no money because of the kitchen. And what we realised this year is travelling for 5 weeks in Japan was actually considerably cheaper than renovating the house, which is wild, by the way, and really gives you some context of how expensive renovating is. I think this time last year we were paying $6,000 for a new bench top, and that's more than what our flights cost. So, anyhow, but honestly, Japan, everything that we did this year
gave us perspective, eh?
Yeah, honestly, it also made us feel more positive. Nikita, our mate we stayed with and worked on a house in Japan, if you haven't watched those videos, I think she really shifted my perspective, actually. I feel so inspired by Nikita. She's so cool. She's got such a...
Do you think a big part of it is she's at the start of that house journey? And it's kind of like what we were like 3 years ago when we first moved here? We had that, oh my God, we've got the house, the goal that we worked for, here we are.
Maybe. I think it's just Nikita, actually. I think she's a really inspiring woman, and I feel like I learned so much from her.
Yeah,
and she'll be watching this, but she showed me the potential and what like a really awesome attitude can actually achieve. With that in mind, Nikita has actually started a Kickstarter for her business. She had a bunch of pretty crazy expensive renovation bills she wasn't expecting. So in order to get her guest house and business set up ready on time, she started a Kickstarter. So please, if you would like to support it, if you'd like to stay at a Kitsu someday, please go check out Nikita's Kickstarter. Maybe consider supporting her. She's so cool.
I'll put a link in
Yeah,
the
help her out, man. She deserves it.
And the dog's bone as well. It's open. So if you're in the Nelson area anytime soon, check it out. I'll put a link in the description.
Another cool thing we did this year.
Yeah.
I think upon reflection, this year was hard, but actually we did so many cool things. We got to connect with so many amazing people. I'm feeling really positive. I'm just looking forward to a wee break with family over Christmas and then get back into it in the new year.
But the main reason that we're feeling positive is because we have all of your support. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys watching the videos every week, subscribing, and people on Patreon paying us every month.
And all the like really nice comments.
And all the nice
Honestly, we really appreciate how much support you will give us. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate your feedback. It's awesome. So none of this year would have been possible without such an awesome audience.
Yeah. We hit 400,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot. Yeah. I mean, we even met a bunch of subscribers this year. In Japan and Tokyo, we bumped into some, went out for a drink with one, had a coffee with another. Honestly, it's, there you go. I think this year has been about people. That's what I've learned this year.
Yeah.
So, you know, if that's all it takes, then we've got that in bunches. So next year's going to be great.
Have a good holiday.
Yeah. Have a nice rest. We're going to rest. You should too.
Thanks for watching.